Welcome to another section with Maker Novice. Today's section promises to be a blast and you can't afford to miss it. Buckle up your seatbelts because the flight is about to take off.
There will be three things that will sustain you on this journey of monetizing all that you know. Three things that I'm going to be sharing with you. Number one, this is an intellectual journey. I want you to understand it's a thinking game. All right? Monetizing what you know. What you know, what you've experienced is within you. What you've mastered is inside of you. It's not external. Now, for you to be able to monetize these things, it's your ability to be able to go inside of you, think, right, radically, constructively, and to be able to establish a methodology that other individuals can walk through to be able to get their own results. Are you seeing how it is? It's not physical, because you embody within you as a human your talents, your graces, your story, your expertise. It's inside of you. But how can someone go inside of you to be able to take these things and utilize them? It is you that does the job of being able to think through and establish a methodology, a step-by-step process through the knowledge products you're creating to be able to hand over to someone and say, go through these processes, this methodology, and you are going to get this predictable result. So you see, it's a thinking game. It's a thinking game because people are going to tap from your thinking patterns. They're going to tap from your ideologies. Your foremost job, and as I've said this in previous videos and previous teachings, is to document your thoughts about the transformation that you are creating in very meaningful and relevant ways. All right? To document your thoughts is a thinking game. The documentation of your thoughts, the outlining of the step-by-step process is a thinking game. It is not mostly a physical activity. It's something that resides in the arena of the intellect. All right? So the marketplace has to feel your depth and your experience. They have to feel your depth. They have to feel and experience your depth. They have to feel and they have to experience your depth. So this will come with your ability to present these ideologies and the transformation that you're creating in very contextual, meaningful, relevant, and impactful ways. All right? And this can only come if you spend time to think and to capture your transforming thoughts. They can only come. It can only happen. They can only feel and experience your depth if you're able to think and capture transforming thoughts. That's the only way it can happen. So the goal out there, as I've always said constantly, is to establish yourself as a guru or an expert in the space that is dependable for people to say, I want to exchange money to be able to buy into what it is that you're offering, to be able to experience the transformation that I need. That's how it happens. So this is an intellectual journey. I want you to understand that. The second point is this journey requires you to sell. It requires you to sell. The basic foundation of knowledge money is that the marketplace will derive results from the processes that you have created from your thinking. All right? The marketplace will derive results, okay, from the processes that you have created through your thinking. So whatever it is, your books, your courses, your programs, these are all knowledge products, your memberships, you need to sell them. Because someone has to say, okay, this is what you're selling. I want to be able to exchange money in exchange for that, right? You've got to be able to develop your ability to sell. This will sustain you. Number one is intellectual journey. Ability to think, ability to capture your thoughts, your transforming thoughts. That's number one. Number two is that this journey requires you to sell. That is what is going to sustain you. The first one is going to sustain you, being able to capture your transforming thoughts, right? Through the thinking that you do. That will sustain you because it's a skill that you've garnered and it's something that they're going to be repetitively doing. The journey requires you to sell. All right, it requires you to sell because that's going to sustain you. You've got to be able to develop that ability to sell because the income that flows in as a result of you selling is needed to reach more people in the marketplace or to sustain already built systems. You need to realize that, right? So finally, just as every business, this journey doesn't require satisfied customers. It requires delighted customers. I repeat it again. This journey does not require satisfied customers. They just satisfy. No, it requires delighted customers. That is what is going to sustain the journey for you. It requires delighted customers, not just satisfied customers, okay? And this is going to come from how thoughtful that you've delivered on your promise and any rendition that comes later. The word, the focus is delighted customers, nothing else. Delighted customers, all right? You've got to be able to gun for delighted customers. And how delighted are they part of your transformational systems? And I'm going to share with you what we do in the Knowledge Money Nation, all right? The Knowledge Money Nation. And I'm inviting you to be part of the Knowledge Money, all right? The Knowledge Money Nation. This is where we have a community of those who have gone through Knowledge Money University, all right? And Knowledge Money University is for 8 weeks. It's going to take you through that methodology. Everything is sequential to tell you what to do, to train you on what to do to be able to begin to make money from what you know. Personal leadership, growing community, products that get you paid and products that get you known. All these things are properly done in a sequential manner to be able to turn you into that individual that makes money from what you know. And then after that, the 8 weeks from Knowledge Money University, you join the Knowledge Money Nation. So go ahead right now and visit www.knowledgemoneyuniversity.com and be part of the university. Go through it for 8 weeks and then you become part of Knowledge Money Nation. And in Knowledge Money Nation, this is what we do to be able to delight them, right? In that community, we share ideas on a daily basis. What we are doing, everybody sharing what they're doing, right? So imagine being in a community where you're learning from this, you're learning from that, you're learning from this, you're learning from this individual, and you're putting all that together for yourself. That is absolutely humongous. Is humongous the right word? Absolutely tremendous, absolutely beautiful. If you want to say absolutely humongous too, I think it applies because it's very. So everybody's sharing their ideas on a daily basis, how they're earning money by monetizing their own knowledge, right? We delight them also by running monthly conclaves where we invite other masterminds to come to share. We run monthly conclaves where we invite all the masterminds to come to share their own particular secrets. And it's absolutely amazing what these individuals are coming to share from. So all through the entire year, we have masterminds that have been booked out and planned to come to share their thoughts, how they are making money from what they know. It's absolutely, absolutely beautiful, all right? And we aid in supporting the product launches of one another. This is how we delight. So imagine that you have a product to launch, put it in the community, and other individuals can help you to talk about the product in their own communities. That is absolutely a beautiful thing to experience. That is how it delights. So remember I said that the game is to have delighted clients, delighted customers, and not just satisfied customers. And then when we have our conferences and our summits, we derive speakers for our events from the community, right? You've got to be able to design what to do to be able to delight your own community. As simple as it doesn't need to be complex. It's supposed to be as simple as it can be. I mean, I've shared with you what we do in the Knowledge Money Nation, right? Sharing ideas, monthly conclaves. So they go through university for once, but they are in the community for life. How beautiful can that be? So they pay once and then they're in the community for life. Absolutely beautiful. So go ahead right now, and I want you to be part of the community. But to be part of the community, you have to go through Knowledge Money University. So go ahead and visit www.knowledgemoneyuniversity.com and then be part of the 8 weeks of learning. When you're done, you'll be part. We have only 3 cohorts in a year: January cohort, May cohort, and September. So if you miss the January cohort, you'll be part of the May. If you miss the May, you'll be part of the September. If you miss the September, then you have to wait till the next year to be able to be part of it. All right. So these three things, as I've shared with you, are going to sustain you on this journey. Your intellect deserves that you constantly feed it, that you constantly exercise the art of thinking to be able to capture your thoughts in meaningful, relevant, and impactful ways that you develop into systems that can help individuals experience transformation in their own lives, in their own businesses, in whatever it is that you're doing in the industry. All right. The art of also selling. This will sustain you because as the income comes, it helps you to expand your dreams, helps you to build more systems that can help individuals to be able to achieve their own results. And then, just as in every business, constantly focus on having delighted customers and not just satisfied customers. In closing, as I said, I want to invite you, be part of Knowledge Money University. I want you to be part of the community, right? Go visit www.knowledgemoneyuniversity.com. Register for any cohort that you want. Go through the 8 weeks of learning to turn you into the guru, to turn you into the expert, and show you the knowledge products that you can create that can make money for you. All right, I'm waiting for you in the community. Look forward to being your tutor and your guide. Live your best life always. Ciao, ciao.
He's the dawn, the man of the hour, and he can know this. Got the internet.